This edition of Automotive Industry News is brought to you by the National Independent Automobile Dealers Association.
This is Automotive Industry News.
Welcome to Automotive Industry News. I'm Eve Rojas. Our top stories: NIADA provides its members a way to find valuable resources during a time of crisis, and the coronavirus pandemic shuts down auto production in North America. As news of the coronavirus dominates our media and everyday lives, it leaves us all feeling the pressure of how to respond. The National Independent Automobile Dealers Association has responded with an online resource providing vital information in these uncertain times. NIADA has been communicating with federal authorities on relief packages available to small businesses, including the recently passed Families First Coronavirus Response Act and the economic disaster loans available through the Small Business Administration. The association has created a website, covid19.niada.com. That includes links to the latest information from federal health officials, updates on key legislation, regulatory guidelines, information about relief packages, discounts, or other financial considerations from NIADA's industry partners, and other resources to help dealers manage their businesses during the pandemic. The site will be updated with the latest information as it becomes available. In addition, NIADA said it's not planning to cancel the 2020 NIADA NABD Convention and Expo. The association said it will work on rescheduling the used car industry's premier event from its original June date to a date later in the year. In a message sent to NIADA members, CEO Steve Jordan said, "One of my favorite quotes is, 'Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it.'" NIADA has chosen to respond to this unprecedented challenge as a united industry with a positive mindset and a focus on things that we can control. We are all in this together, and we are all better when we work together. The year's biggest event for the auto auctioneers has been postponed. Due to concerns stemming from the COVID-19 outbreak, the World Auto Auctioneers Championship, scheduled for May 1st at Mannheim, Dallas, will be rescheduled for October at a date to be announced soon. The 32nd annual competition draws the world's top auctioneers and ringmen to battle for thousands of dollars in prize money, the industry's most prestigious trophy, and, most important, the coveted title of World Champion. Oklahoma's Cody Shelley won the 2019 event at Charleston Auto Auction, joining ringman Landon Waddle of Texas, and the Alabama team of auctioneer Blake McDaniel and ringman Chris Elliott as defending champions. Stay tuned for an announcement of the new date for the World Auto Auctioneers Championship, and don't forget, you'll be able to catch all the exciting action right here, as the event will be streamed live on NIADA.tv. Every industry has been affected by the current coronavirus crisis, and the auto industry has been hit especially hard. Recently, America's big three automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler, took the drastic step of closing all of their North American manufacturing facilities, at least through the end of March. In addition, foreign-based manufacturers Honda, Toyota, Nissan, and Hyundai are also closing their U.S. plants. Here's more on the pandemic impact on the auto industry.
The view from 10,000 feet? Across North America, the coronavirus is idling one auto plant after another. At Ford, where one worker has tested positive for the virus, all assembly lines in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico shut down on Thursday. General Motors follows suit on Friday, and Fiat Chrysler is staggering closures throughout the end of the month. Honda, Nissan, Hyundai, and Tesla plants will all be closed by mid-April. Desperate auto dealers are offering bargains to buyers willing to brave the trip outdoors.
It might be the best time to buy a vehicle in your life. You know, you're hearing about 0% for longer terms, refinancing your house. Like, you know, if you're feeling confident and you know you're going to get through it, don't miss a chance to really get a great deal.
The shutdowns at the big three Detroit automakers came at the request of the United Auto Workers Union, which represents 150,000 workers at the plants to be idled. Hospital managers agree now is the time for dramatic steps.
And as a country, we have to wrap our heads around that, accept it, be willing to change our daily lives for now, be willing to trust the infectious disease community's recommendations, pivot how we're behaving every day as a nation so that we're ready for this.
Even if the auto manufacturers and their workers all weather the shutdown without major problems, there could still be bankruptcies among smaller businesses, from parts suppliers to car washes. But the industry is in much stronger shape than it was following the financial crisis of 2008 and 2009. And where the virus started, there are new signs of hope.
Goes when the auto industry sneezes, everyone catches a cold. Factories in China are already opening or reopening, and activity seems to have started picking up there. And I think that's a direct consequence of the fact that they seem to have gotten the virus under control.
Ford and GM are considering repurposing their plants from making vehicles to ventilators for coronavirus patients.
I'm Eve Rojas, and thanks for watching this edition of Automotive Industry News. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.